here is the Ancient Art of Self-Love, practice number 8. It's called mirror gazing. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror. This is a great bypass of the inner critic. The inner critic kind of exists somewhere like in the background, somewhere back there. It kind of gets us from behind. But when you look in your own eyes, it's like a bypass. You see the truth. You're looking into the window of your soul, and your soul is beautiful. I have to tell you, I know this already, your soul is beautiful because souls are beautiful. So you get to experience this with other people. You get to see their eyes. But it's very rare that we actually take the time to look into our own eyes. And that's what this is. Mirror. Mirror. Why is that so hard? I can't say New Jersey either. Mirror gazing. So the idea is to get close enough to the mirror, maybe about 4 inches away to 6 inches away, that you can actually like kind of blur your vision, and as much as you can, see if you can get into a zone where your eyeballs are looking into themselves, not necessarily looking from one eye to the next, to the next, to the next, but instead kind of soften your gaze and see if you can, and you can play with the distance from the mirror, and see if you can find a position where you can actually soften and just look into your eyes. Otherwise, don't make a big deal out of it if you have to go back and forth. No big deal. So this for me is a really, really good exercise if I'm feeling self-critical. If I feel down on myself and also like anxious or nervous, or I just don't feel in touch with like my inner beauty and my true nature, that's when I use this one, is to remember who I really am. And it's just a beautiful exercise. It's beautiful for us to see our true selves. I strongly recommend it. I'd say 1 minute once a week, but you can make up your own timing, but that's my general goal. But I tend to do it a little bit more in those moments where I just feel disconnected from myself or feel self-critical, which I prefer to call the inner critic, when I sense the inner critic is around. And I can talk more about that in a different video or workshop sometime. It's great to do a workshop on the inner critic and kind of learn about where did it come from, why is it such an asshole, what can I do about it. Turns out everybody has it pretty much across the globe. Okay, so mirror gazing, 1 minute right now, once a week, when you feel bad. When you think you feel bad about yourself, but really the inner critic is hammering you from behind. Bypass, direct.